In this week's video, we're going to be unboxing, unpackaging, with nice close-ups and repairing a Lionel train set. Up first we have this. I thought it was kind of rare. I've actually never seen one of these before. Just slides back and forth for the power. Interesting. Moving on. First up we have the Pullman car. Here's some nice close-ups of it. The window detail is coming off a bit, but I will repair that later on in the video. Here's the bottom of the car. Wheels are quite rusty, but I am going to repair those as well later on in the video. Up next is another Pullman car. About the same quality overall. Number 529 on both of those. Up next, we're moving on to the observation car. Number 530. This one's not too bad. Window detail, of course, is falling out on this one as well. Next up, we're going to move on to the engine. And it is in bad shape. Right there, the wheel just fell off. Yikes. That's alright. We're going to repair that as well later on. But you can see just how gummed up this is. Here's with the shell off, and man, those wires are a mess. Forgot to do a 360 close-up on that one, but you'll see it later on in the video. Here's a pile of old track. Very dirty. Did come with some boxes, which I thought was pretty interesting. They're not necessarily in the best shape, but still, I thought it was pretty cool. I'll just quickly show off the other three. They're pretty much all the same. But still, seeing as how old these are, I'm genuinely impressed that they're in any shape at all. Alright, moving on, we have this very old transformer. I would never plug this thing in just because it'd be a fire hazard, but it does have the switch on the side for the speed. Here you can see the brand and the cord. Yikes, that is bad. Alright, in this portion of the video, we're going to pull the wheels off and throw them in a tumbler to clean them up because, like I said earlier, they are really dirty. I ran this for 2 days in total, but here's just a quick time lapse of it running from morning to night. Alright, moving on. Here's the portion of the video where I'm going to show you how I attach the window details back on. Just bent a metal piece over since the original metal piece was broken. Now you can see it cleaned it up pretty nicely. Now we're going to put the wheels on. They just slide on the metal piece and then press fit in. Not too bad. Definitely a lot cleaner.
You sure look better.
Oh yeah. Now I'll do that to the other side. Yeah, of course. The other one fell out. That's alright, we'll just press it in a little harder. Hopefully not too hard. Nice. Now they spin freely. Okay, in this portion of the video, I'm just going to speed this up because this is just the rest of the cars. Just gotta straighten out these metal pieces with some pliers and put the couplers back in. And hope that when we twist them, they don't break. So far, so good. Here's a better clip of me straightening those out. And now we'll put the screw back in the top. And screw that in carefully so we don't scratch the paint. Okay, now here's the sped up part where we're just going to do this to the rest of the cars. Just straightening out all the metal pieces, putting the couplers back in, bending the piece of metal that helps hold the coupler in place, and putting the tops back on and straightening up all those window details. Overall, I think it took about an hour and a half to do all three cars. In the next portion of the video, we're going to be fixing up the engine itself. So again, here's some clips sped up. They're about 8 times speed, just to disassembling the locomotive. And we'll resolder on some wires, because the ones that it had were in very rough shape. Here we're just disassembling it. Gonna clean that up with an eraser. There we go, that's much better. Here we're going to clean up the body itself with some wax, just to give it some nice shine. Overall, this helped to clean up the engine quite a bit. We're just using a car wax here. Okay, now to solder those wires back in place. We're unsoldering all the old ones and soldering some fresh wires in. Just reassembling this mechanism now. And it's being a bit stubborn to go back together, but I do eventually get it. Alright, now we're just putting the last 2 screws in. And there we go. We brought it back to life. The other 2 wheels were damaged. I forgot to record it, but I did repair them as well. Now the wire for the light was completely broken, so here we're just gonna unsolder it and solder on a new one. And there we go. Now we're just gonna screw the wire pickup back on. And the other piece. Get this all back assembled. Now we're just going to put the 2 screws in that hold this together. And the other side. And we'll put a brand new light bulb in. And now for my favorite part. Let's get this running with the new wheels, all new wiring. Please drop a like, as it'd really help the video out. And please subscribe, as we're getting close to 500 subscribers. It truly means a lot. Join the Model Train family. Thanks for watching to the end, and I'll see you all next week.